we have two new products from Tronixpro, is the bait stocker and bait stocker core bag. First thing I'll mention, they are sold separately, so you have to buy them separate, but they are used together. So first thing I'll mention is it's got a nice tough handle, the bait stocker, and it's got a clear lid so you can see exactly what bait you got in each without having to open them up. And then moving on to the inside, you got 4 plastic trays. 2 of them are bigger, so it's perfect for packs of mackerel, got sardines, and packs of squid. And the 2 smaller ones are perfect for stuff like crab, sand eel, just your smaller baits and your worm baits as well. So a couple extra features with the bait stocker, with the EVA material, so it's very durable and easy to clean. And also they are plastic zips, which are a lot more durable when it comes to the salty conditions of being on the beach. I know a lot of people prefer the metal zips, but these have got less chance of them corroding over time, so it's just a longer lasting product. Moving on to the core bag for the bait stocker. You've got 2 big handles on top as well for carrying it. And then on the inside, it's foil lined to keep it all cool. And it's got 2 zips at the top here with a pocket either side for carrying your ice packs to keep your bait nice and chilled. And then the bait stocker fits nice and snugly inside. Now having it separate is handy because if you're anything like me, I like to clean all my gear down when I get home, so it's perfect because you can take that out and just give it a wash down and it's not going to affect the material on the core bag, so it's nice and durable. And then that obviously zips up shut. And another benefit of this is it fits on top of the big beach box, so you don't have to actually physically carry it onto the mark. You can just pop on top of your box, strap it down, and away you go. So here we have 2 new products from Tronixpro. Is the large and small cooler back. The small one with a small handle on the top, and the large with 2 strap handles there. So starting with the big one, we open that up. All foil lining on the inside to keep the cold in. And you've got plenty of storage space on the inside for all the big packets of bait, smaller tubs for I've got in crab in there for today. And it's also got, if I put them aside, it's also got slots in the side for ice packs to go in. It keeps it nice and organised. And before I move on to the small cooler bag, I will mention that it also fits in this one. You can fit them upright, so you can fit 2 in there, and you can also fit them down flat. So if you've got a session where you've got frozen and live baits, you can keep them both separate, keep them organised through the session. Now moving on to the small cooler bag. Same again, foil lining, and then this is a perfect one for like a shorter session where you'll need a couple packs of bait, and you've also got enough room for a cooler bag, an ice pack or 2. And a handle on the top. So there we have the small and large cooler bag from Tronixpro.
Another new item we've got is this bait bucket cool bag in the same material as the other luggage, nice and wipe clean, ideal for a bait bag. Internal is foil lined to keep the bait the freshest it can be during those sessions. Also comes with a handy handle, just easy to carry about, fits neatly in the bucket, just makes transporting all your gear to the beach that much easier.
Is the single rig wallet. Before I open it up, on the back there is a pouch there, with a nice Velcro opener there, which is perfect for keeping an extra spool of line, just in case you need to make an extra rig up or 2 or change a hook link over while you're fishing. Close that up, and then move it on the inside. There's 2 little small handles there, by the way, to grab onto to open it up. As you can see, there's Velcro all the way around to keep it concealed. And then in both sides, there is pouches, you can see there, with Velcros on, to keep a few extra packs of hooks and your terminal tackle that you take with you. And then, as you can see, there's plenty pouches for your rigs to go in. So a great feature for the single rig wallet is each side with the sleeves pull off and just attach back on with the Velcro, and you can buy these separately. So it's great if you want to have different types of rigs. You can have multiple of these, and then with all the different types of rigs in, for example, pulley rigs, 3 clip downs, and just take whichever ones suit your day's fishing and just stick them in, close it up, and then off you go. And this is the double rig wallet. So first thing for the outside, on the back there is 2 Velcro pouches that are perfect for keeping 2 spools of line, for making extra rigs while you're fishing or changing any hook links. Then on the side there is 2 handles, and as you can see there's obviously Velcro all the way around to keep it nice and secure. And either side of the pouch there is Velcro pouches again for keeping bits of terminal tackle. Like that side a bit of some clips, beads, and this side is some hooks. And then onto the actual rig wallet itself, the sleeves are removable. I just get one out. So you just pull off with Velcro, and you can buy these separately. So if you want to make pulleys to put in one, clip downs to fit in the other, and then when you go fishing you can just pick whichever one you want for that session and just stick them in and off you go. And as you can see, these are also, there's 2 openings in each wallet there, so you can fit a whole load of rigs, more than enough for a session. And then close it back up with that Velcro again, keep it all nice and secure, nice and compact. Keep all your rigs and some line and terminal tackle.
New to the range is this match organiser. It's made up of Oxford 420D material, like all our other luggage as well. It's wipe clean, water resistant and very durable. Features on the organiser, it's got a zipped pocket, which is ideal for storing things like attractors, packets of hooks. Opposite this, we've got a mesh bag, which I've just popped a bit of snood in there, ideal having whole line to hand very quick. And as you open it up, it consists of 2 bags. One side we've got 15 hard wearing rig wallets, and then the opposite side is a storage facility. I've got a couple of packets of hooks in there today. Also comes with a handle, makes it easy to grab out of your box, and that is the new Tronixpro match organiser.
The reel cases, one for the multipliers and one for fixed spools. So showing you the multiplier case first. There goes plenty of room, you can potentially fit 2 reels in there. Loads of space, and obviously it's very cushiony on all the sides, bottom and the lid to keep your reels protected. And held shut with a nice quality zip. And then moving on to the fixed spool case, it has got a carrier handle as well. And then again, sturdy zip. And it fits a reel in there nice and snug, so it's not going to wobble around too much. And again, nice padded lid and sides and bottom to the case. Obviously they're going to keep the reels nice and protected and looked after for your fishing trips.
So new to the luggage range, we've got the Tronixpro reel and spool bag. It's a bag that you can fit a single reel in there and 2 extra spools. It's got plenty of padding, it's going to keep your reels safe and protected. And with the 2 spool areas, you can have obviously your spares with different line diameters on them, or if you're fishing rough ground, just multiples of the same line diameters, so you can quick change easy. It's ideal for an angler that's on the go, quick, easy, short sessions, 1 rod, 1 reel, and you're ready to go. Another new addition to the range is this Tronixpro spool bag. It's a spool bag that'll house up to 6 spools with moving dividers, so it'll accommodate spools of different sizes. You could even pop a couple of multipliers in there if you wanted to. It's made up of very padded material, so everything's going to be protected. It's the ideal storage bag for the increased number of fixed spool anglers who want to carry it with them different diameter lines to cover many situations.
So here we have the new rucksack for Tronixpro, and I can give you a rundown of what I typically keep in it when I take out fishing. So running through the outside, you got 2 big pouches on the front. All these pouches have zips, and typically I normally keep all my tools, so I've got bait elastic, scissors, pliers, T-bar, that sort of thing at the top, just a quick access to it. And at the bottom I normally keep a bit of camera gear, got my GoPros in there, that sort of stuff. And then moving on to the sides, normally the top left one I just keep my phone, car keys, that sort of thing, just to keep it more safe. And then you can also keep, I keep a load of spare terminal tackle in these smaller pouches. You can also keep smaller spools of line in as well. And then before you go on the inside, on the back, we have a nice big solid grab handle on the top, 2 comfy straps, and then a buckle at the bottom to secure around your waist. And then going back round to the front, you've got the zip around the top. Then move on the inside. First thing I keep in is a small bait pack. And then I've got a wallet here with all my rigs in, which you can also keep rigs in there if you're going to keep any big items in the bag. And then always keep a few spools of line, just in case you want to make any extra rigs. And then a bait knife, spare reels, and then at the bottom is the weight bag. Just keep that at the bottom so it's not crushing everything else on top. And then it all compacts down in nice, and there's still loads of room in there for your sandwiches and drinks and that for the day's fishing. And zip that back up, and there we have the Tronixpro rucksack. So here we have the new lead bag from Tronixpro. So on the outside you can see there's a nice handle for the grab handle on the top, and then you zip through on the edges to open them up. Good sturdy plastic zips. You open them up, then plenty of room to keep loads of leads in there. And also with it being such a hard case, you can also use it to keep anything else in there, like reels or even your phone and car keys, just stuff you don't want to get bashed about. And that also fits neatly at the bottom of the Tronix rucksack and beach box as well. And I always keep it at the bottom, so obviously because naturally it's going to be quite a heavy thing in your bag or box, so I don't put it on anything else smaller. Keep it at the bottom, keep all the weight at the bottom of the bag, and obviously easier, more comfortable to carry as well, being at the bottom. So that is the new lead bag from Tronixpro. So here we have the new rod holder from Tronixpro. So running through some of the features. So you've got a pocket at the bottom on one side, as you can see here, for the stand. So you slot the stand in. It's got 2 Velcro straps there, one here, one down there. And then you've got a buckle there just to hold it firmly against the bag, stop it wobbling around too much. So there's a zip that runs all the way down the length, or about 3/4 of the way down the sleeve. And with it being designed for 2 rods, there is a sleeve in the middle to divide the 2 rods, and that's just going to keep them a lot more protected in transport. Stop the rods clashing together and obviously run the risk of damaging the eyes. And then on the back, there's a nice shoulder strap there and a grab handle there. So for accessing the top of the rod holder, there's an easy latch there that just slides and out these loops, and there's multiple loops running down the length of it. So depending on the rod length that you put in there, you can just move it up each of the loops to suit, and obviously keeps the tips of your rods nice and protected then in transport and on the way down to the mark. And there we have the new Tronixpro rod holder.
Here we have the new Tronixpro double rod quiver. A light, durable rod holdall that's capable of holding up to 4 rods, a beach shelter and your rest. It comes with a shoulder bag, which is extremely padded, and also a carry handle. This carry handle, this has been well designed. It's near perfect for weight distribution, making it nice and comfortable to carry. Breaking down the double rod quiver, you've got a front pocket that will house a shelter, a zip that runs almost the entire length, and also a strap just to keep everything secure whilst you're on the go. The rod holdall has almost a full length zip that's capable of holding up to 4 rods. And then the stand compartment again has the straps in 2 locations to keep your stand intact on those long journeys. In addition to that, the bottom is sort of a reinforced rubber, very durable, so it'll prevent the stand tip and the spike from going through the bottom. All in all, a great piece of kit for someone who's going to fish longer sessions, places like Chesil or the south coast where the shelter is vital.
So here is the Tronixpro rod quiver. So on the outside, start off, you got a pocket down on this side with 2 buckles, working your way up for the stand to slot into. And then on the other side, you got a shoulder strap and a grab handle there. And then on the side is a zip that runs all the way down, that then gives you access to the inside to get access to your rods. So there is the Tronixpro rod quiver.